Hello, my wonderful creatives. This is Serena here. Thank you for joining me today on my YouTube channel. As you can probably see from the background, we are turning the corner from October to November, as most of the leaves have fallen and there's just a little bit of color left. But Halloween is coming up this week, and I hope to show you some interesting clips today. And in fact, I haven't been posting for a while. A combination of things. I'm just lacking motivation, so I haven't gotten a lot done that I can show you. I haven't done very much art at all, which is very bad. But I'm trying. So I have some things to show you today, which I hope you'll like. I do have a book review. I have been reading a lot of art books that I've bought over the years and haven't really gotten into depth on, and so I've decided to do that. And I found one that I really think you'll enjoy. It's an older book, but you can still get it, and I'm having a lot of fun looking through it. And in fact, I want to try one of the projects today. So join me and let's take a look at what I've been up to. Well, it's about time you got to see what I've been up to with the studio. So there it is. I have finally finished the outside of it. Actually, I finished a couple weeks ago. Not quite sure about the paint. I wanted more of a teal, more blue than green. But I have cleaned up the door. If you saw my last video, it was just full of flopping tape, which I put up to keep the birds from smashing into it. Hopefully they will see these snowflake decals, and it will keep them all at bay, so they won't hurt themselves, because we don't want them hurting themselves. Look what I did on this side though. I was up on the short ladder and got the last few screws in, and just realized that I had to get the big ladder all the way from the other side of the house over here so that I can actually get in there and screw them in. Look, there's a hawk or something up there. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there it is. I think that is a hawk. Anyway, I did finish the outside of the studio, so now I can discipline myself and work on the inside. I have to figure out how many boards I need for the inside paneling, and I need to order it, get it delivered. I'd like to get it delivered before our Thanksgiving, which is basically third or fourth week in November in the US, and so that I can work on it on the weekends and on the 4 days that I have off for Thanksgiving. And I do have an extended holiday coming up for the end of year. I've saved some of my vacation time for that. So I do have a stove inside. I can get the stove cranking, and if it's too cold, I can still work. I don't have an excuse. I don't have that as an excuse to use. But I thought you would like to see the outside of the studio finished, and leave me a comment if you want to, if you like it. I'm going to have lots of fun inside, but I have to finish it. So let's move on to the next clip. Okay, so today I have a review of the book Fast and Fun Watercolor by Gina Lee Kim. This book drew my attention because of the vibrant colors in it. I like watercolor, first of all, but the vibrant colors are so beautiful that she's using in this book. And this is something that a beginner and a more advanced painter can enjoy. Just for the fun of it. More advanced, you might not learn very many new techniques if you've done watercolor for a while, but it's more for the color and the joy that it brings you. It's an older book. This was published, let me see if I can find it. It's kind of backwards. It's in the back. This was from, oh, what year? You know when you're looking for something you can't find it? 2018. So it's a few years old. But you can still see it on Amazon. I saw it on Amazon. I did get a secondhand copy. Someone else bought it, looks like at a craft store for full price, $25, but probably when it first came out. It's a little worse for wear, but not terribly. I mean, there's a few, you know, dings here and there, and so it's been used, and I've looked through it, so no harm done. It's still a great book. So basically, she gives you an introduction. You've got a supply list on the first couple of pages. You know, she goes through that. So what's nice is that she does go into a lot of detail on how some of these grounds and mediums look when they're mixed with paint. And she mixed it basically with the same colors so you can compare a little bit easier. It's not like she's using, you know, the pink and yellow here and then she uses blue here. She's got the same colors so you can really spot what, you know, a Daniel Smith watercolor ground looks like compared to a golden glass bead gel and the effects that you get. So I really like that. She goes into a lot more detail on paint colors in the next couple of sections, which I also like. The pages kind of stick together for me, but she's got, you know, the actual colors, color numbers, you know, PB18 or PG18, PB28. So she gives you a listing of colors if you want to switch brands, if you don't want to stay with those brands. But she goes through some basic stuff. Then she goes on to using the actual colors, using each of the colors in the color wheel that she shows you earlier here. So she starts with the yellow from the very top there, from the yellow. And then she goes around giving you projects for each. So she gives you a project for the yellow. And they're all different. They're using different techniques, collage, and different grounds and so forth. And then she does give you examples of how that particular focus color is being used in different ways and in different paintings that she has done. And a lot of these are small, you know, 7 by 10, 7 by 10. You know, they're not huge. She's got some 9 by 12s here, which give you more chance for detail. But you can do them on really small pages, which is nice. So then she goes on to another one. This is going to be the yellow-orange on the color wheel that she's got displayed. And this one I am interested in doing because I got a hold of some glass bead gel, and I want to use that in a similar, or maybe the same one. Maybe I'll copy the same idea just to see how it works and then modify it in a later project. But I want to try this one particularly because of the vibrant colors, and all of her things are really vibrant. All her colors in her work here is very vibrant. But she goes through the whole book like that. Here's an example of her red violet. So look how bright that is. Look at that. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? Look at that. I do have an orange ink like that too, so that's one that's going to be up my alley. And she uses some basic stuff too. You might be able to, you know, steal a couple of the kids' crayons while they're not looking, or while they're at school or something, and get this project going. But that looks like an interesting one too. And the vibrant colors just are so beautiful. And then she goes on to all the other ones. But the book is full of that. It goes around the color wheel. I don't want to show you every single one because that would take the fun out of it. But, you know, she has the same format. She goes, focuses on the color, and then she gives you examples. She gives you a project to do, and then she gives you examples of what she has done with the different color. So, I mean, just look at these vibrant colors she's got. I just thought, you know, you would like this. Some people would really like this. I don't do reviews of products or books that I don't like. So if I don't really like it, I don't care if somebody approaches me. I'm not going to do a review of a product or something that I don't find interesting myself. And here's one of the last pages. I particularly am drawn to this one. I don't know why, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I think I'm going to do that one. I'm going to do that one for a project for us. And we'll see how it comes out. I'll modify it a little bit. But look how simple it is. Even if you're starting, this is just really simple. It's just a simple background that she's dropped some color into, let it dry, and then drawn the branches, and then topped it off with some gold paint. How easy can that be? I mean, you know, how much more easy can it be? It's pretty easy, and it's very interesting, very pretty. You can modify it any way you like, but I just thought you would like this little review, and I do highly recommend this. I recommended another book. I'll list it below. I'll link it below, but it gave me the same feeling. It was just a happy, fun book, and this is one of those books that's just a happy, fun book with lots of color in it and just something fun to pick up and glance through. It'll even give you some ideas if you're stuck. You know, how many of us open up our sketchbooks and don't even know what to do? So on those days when you're stuck, this is a great book to pick up and go with. And you might have some of these mediums and grounds as you've gone through your art experimentation already. So you might not have to even buy anything. You know, I'm not encouraging you to buy something just to do one of these, but gee, it sure is tempting. But I thought you would enjoy that. So there we go. That's going to be that. I'm not touching it anymore. I'll show you what it looks like a little closer up. The trees don't look too bad. I like it in front of the moon. I like that effect. I definitely can do better with the moon. And the sky in the background, this gives me the idea of doing like an aurora type sky with similar colors and doing the trees in front, or doing just a silhouette of the trees in a black or brown color. So that would be nice. I don't particularly like the grass. I don't like the color, but the fact that they're there balanced out the bottom, since I wasn't going to put words there or anything else of interest, and it kind of broke up this big green spot here. So not really happy with it, but I learned some things, and I think that's the point of your sketchbook. I like the highlights on the tree leaves. I might use that technique with something else. And there's another thing. If you learn something or pick something up, pick up an idea, use it on something else, it's not wasted time. So I hope you did enjoy this little demo. I hope you enjoyed my review of Fast and Fun Watercolor by Gina Lee Kim, and it inspired you to do something similar, or if you want to pick it up, you know, pick it up, enjoy it. I certainly do. So until next time, I thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like button if you like the video. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you are, thanks so much. And I will see you next time. There's my husband cleaning out the stovepipe, which he has to do from time to time. So just thought I'd get a picture of that, because that's a fun job we have to do probably about every month. You okay up there?
Yeah, this is what clogged it up the last time. I put it on there and I beat on it and it knocked down those big pieces.
Yep.
Hopefully it won't do that this time. I gotta get a new one of these. Anyway.
Look at all that creosote coming down, rolling down the side of the...
Yeah,
Now
we're
I have
not
to
burning
pick all
this
that up.
good. We're not burning this good.
I know. When it gets colder, we'll burn hotter. If you burn very low, it tends to send the smoke up the pipe almost all the way, and then it turns to creosote on the pipe and sticks to it like butter on arteries. Well, at least my cat is nice and warm because he was cold outside. But look at those dirty feet. You got dirty feet. You cat, you.